Should people in their 20s save into a pension? Or are we better off enjoying our money now, or at least saving to spend it while we're still young? I'm 22, and I'm the only person I know that's my age and saving for a pension. I'm doing it because the FT gives me twice my personal contribution. I don't want to be poor when I'm old, and I doubt I'd save my contributions if it wasn't taken out of my salary every month.
Pensions are regarded by a lot of young people as pretty boring and actually not very relevant.
Someone starting a pension at age 22 as opposed to say 25 can look forward to a pension payout 21% higher.
What concerns me most is that the very nature of pensions and the, if you like, frightening option that you simply won't be able to see your money back right at the beginning of your working life, that might be quite frightening, may put people off saving altogether.
There's a real benefit from your employer's contribution. If you don't join the pension scheme, then you're likely to be throwing away free money.
If you are sort of in your 20s, it's very difficult to imagine what it would be like when you're 60.
But despite pensions clearly giving us the best return on our money, many of us simply aren't prepared to lock it away for the next 50 years. I've received conflicting advice from industry experts as to whether I'm really making a wise decision, and it's left me wondering if I might be better off opting out of my scheme altogether.
We know that young people do want to save, but they want to save in a more flexible way.
If they went to an independent financial advisor, they might well be advised to put their money into an ISA for the moment rather than into a pension straight away.
If you go down the route of saving through corporate ISAs, then you won't be getting a contribution from your employer. And I don't think graduates will be well informed enough to make high risk fund investments to be able to improve their savings that they have.
And increasingly, the ISA is becoming a far more relevant way to achieve that. So you achieve the flexibility, but also in a tax efficient way.
If I leave my pension and set up an ISA, I'll lose my employer contribution. And there's no getting away from the fact we'll be considerably poorer in later life if we don't start saving now. That's why the government is automatically enrolling everyone over the age of 22 starting this year.
I think for the 20-somethings, auto-enrolment is a game-changing moment. That's what's going to make the difference. So for someone coming into the workforce for the first time, they know that the money they put into a pension is effectively going to be doubled.
I think the government really needs to target and communicate pension plans and saving to young students more. I don't think there is a culture of saving within this country.
Putting your money into any savings vehicle is important, but if you are only in your 20s and, for example, you have big student debts, you might be better off saving for a while and paying that back.
I think when people opt out of a pension scheme, sure, they opt out of their own contributions, but why should they be required to opt out of the employer's contribution?
20-somethings are as, if not more, financially aware than previous generations. But the financial services industry needs to come to an agreement on how we can best save and grow our money to avoid us disengaging with our finances completely. If no conclusion is reached, the only future certainty will be a lost generation of savers.